Yo, what's going on everyone, it's Hauntin here, and welcome to another tutorial video. Well, it's not much of a tutorial video, I just thought I'd just show you something that I just come across with when I was playing with redstone, because I wanted to make some kind of machine that dispenses stuff into a pool, whatever, I have no idea why I wanted to make it. And then I thought, what if I fill it with TNT? So, once I filled it with TNT, and then, because I had it running on a burnout clock, as you can see. It's running on a burnout clock because as you can see, if I break these blocks here, you can see it's got redstone torches underneath it, and so on. But when I flicked the lever to activate the clock, I was mind blown. Guys, seriously, watch this. So the TNT comes out and eventually stops us to hit the limit of the TNT. And look at that! Look at the TNT! It goes absolutely crazy. So if I quickly turn it on. So it basically griefs the entire server. So, because look. I just turned it on for a little bit and look at all the holes it's made so far. That is actually pretty mind blowing. And then I wanted to make some more experiments with it. So what I did. I was on a friend's world the other day, and what I did, so I basically covered up the redstone, because obviously if you build this out of bedrock, it's less likely to blow up. Same with obsidian as well. So, and then when I was experimenting with this, I built a little roof because I didn't want it to go flying in the air. So just in case it were to land on top and then blow the dispensers up. So what I did, as you can see right now, I'm building a roof, and then put some little pillars here. And then what I did is that I covered this side up completely, and this bit as well. And then when I turn it on, it's then a fully functioning simple TNT cannon. Ready? So we let it explode, but it'll only go in one direction. Ready? So the TNT will start flying out. Like that, like rapidly. Look, literally, you can see how rapidly it's flying up. Look at that TNT. Let's go. Ready? Pew 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 pew. Yeah, this is the ultimate griefing machine. It's not the most reliable one, but it's a simple one by a long shot. Trust me, it is. Literally, and this amount of damage for a simple TNT cannon like that is mind blowing. And if you make it out of bedrock as well, it does blow itself up sometimes if you use it just as I did, but most of the time it works alright, because I actually used this machine in exactly as I built it, like this, and it lasted a good 5 minutes before it blew itself up, and I was mind blown. So honestly, I was mind blown. Tell you what, I think I'll show you how to build one. So now I'm going to show you how to build that really explosive TNT cannon. But before we do that, if you do want to see how this all turns out, then be sure to like the video, because it helps me out a lot, and it also lets me know that that you want to see more of these in the future. So with that said, let's get right into it. So for this, you're going to need a 7x9 spacing. So hit the numbers on screen now, and there's also going to need to be an area where a 3x5 spacing inside this square where you have to dig down one. So yeah, so if you're doing this on like, I don't know, a super flat one level bedrock thing, you can't do it unless you build up one. So I don't know. But anyway, with that said, let's get right into it. So what you're going to have to do, so you're going to have to dig out your a 3x5 spacing first. So you're going to have to go to the left hand side or the right hand side. You go up one block. And then you go across one block like this, and then you dig it out. Then you go 2 blocks above you, so 1, 2, and then you dig out an extra 4 blocks here. So to the right of where you dug out, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you do the same with these 2 holes here, which then you end up with your 3x5 spacing. So let me quickly switch it today a minute. So you end up with your 3x5 spacing, which is where you're going to be using your bucket of water. So I'm not going to read out the materials because well, I will, but this is a creative build, so this is more for griefing, I guess. So obviously you're gonna need some explosive material blocks, like some explosive proof blocks, some dispensers, a repeater, redstone dust, redstone torch, a lever to stop the clock going on and off so it's not on continuously. It's a bucket of water which I just used, and of course you are going to need some TNT, which I will put into dispensers shortly. So anyway, now you've got your 3x5 spacing. It's probably the best idea to make sure everything's bedrock, so it's completely TNT resistant. Sometimes, bearing in mind, guys, there is a chance this could blow up like it did with me. It actually did blow up with me. So, but anyways, and now you're going to go to the very left hand side again. Then you're going to go up across 2 blocks. So 3 blocks. Sorry, 1, 2, 3. So you're right in the middle, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're at the edge of the water, and then you're going to place a dispenser here and one each side like this. So it should look like this so far, with 3 dispensers, a 3x5 full of water, and etc. So once that's done, you're then going to build a wall. So you go to the left of your dispensers, you place 2 blocks here, and you do the same on the other side, and then you place blocks all along the top, like so. So then you should end up with this. Once that's done, you come to the back of it, and then you're going to place some repeaters behind going into each dispenser on 1 tick delay, because come on, we want it rapid. Also, you can adjust it to the rate of TNT to come out, but it works best with 1 tick delay. So yeah, and then after that, you're going to place some redstone dust behind the repeaters, and then you're going to place some redstone here, and then you're going to dig out some blocks. So to the left of the redstone, then to the right of the redstone, and one behind it. And then you're going to place in your redstone torches on that block where the redstone is, so like this. And then you're going to place blocks on top of the redstone torches, which creates our burnout redstone clock. Then after, you're going to place a lever here on the back, and then flick it on, so you don't have to listen to your dispensers go flickering all the time. So then this is going to be your power switch. So basically, I know it's the opposite as it normally is, but again. So then that basically completes all the redstone, and then after that you can basically build a little wall like this, going all the way around your redstone, like so, just to protect it. So any flying TNT that actually does get around, hopefully it won't damage the redstone. And then you just build a little roof like this, like that. If you want to make it extra secure, like you are, you just fill it all up as well, which is what I'm doing right now. Which then it makes it even more secure, and it shall not be harmed. And so yeah, that's basically it. But obviously, like I showed you, if you wanted to, you can leave it exposed, which pretty much shoots it in the air and it makes it go absolutely everywhere. But again, bear in mind, if you don't put that in, there is more chance of it exploding. And also, if you're willing to build a roof over it, make sure you build a block higher than this. Like build a block higher, and then build your little roof, and so on like that, like I showed you before on how I built it. But in this instance, we're going to leave it exposed so you can see it. But be warned, if you leave it like this, there is a more chance of it blowing itself up. So because it is not as reliable as like a traditional TNT cannon, like the slime block cannons, or like that slime block cannon I used in the 40 ways to kill a villager video. That's actually the most reliable one I've got, but this one is a crazy but unreliable TNT cannon. So, but it can be a bit reliable if it works, but sometimes it doesn't work, but etc. like that. So anyway, let's move on to reloading our TNT. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting 3 stacks of TNT in each dispenser, like so. And then, well, if you want to leave it exposed, then you're ready to go. And if you want to build a roof, then just refer back to earlier in the video, because that's how when I first started, I actually left it exposed and then showed you how to build a roof if I wanted to control where it goes. But anyway, now that's done, let's see it in action. So let's put the lever at the back, and our TNT should start flying out like this, and then you should have a pretty much blown up world. There is also, because I've left it exposed, there's no controlling of where the TNT will end up. So if you want to grief your world, be warned where the TNT lands, alright? Because it will literally land anywhere. Most of the time it will blow sideways, so you're most likely to end up with 2 ravines left and right. But because of where I built it, it shouldn't be too massive, because they both should end up in waters, so... Sometimes you can go forward, sometimes you can go back, etc. Depending on where you want it to land. So say, if I want to flick it off a minute. Yeah, see, it went and blew up one of my dispensers. So just be warned. So probably the best way to turn it back off is to turn off T to explode. But again. So that is all I've got to show for this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, and if you're new to the channel and you want to see more content like this, then be sure to subscribe. Come on, it's absolutely free. Alright, thank you so much for watching, peeps. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.